all eyes have been on the Gulf Coast, and I wanted to ask you about, and veterinarians, I guess, have been involved in the some of the cleanup, and I wanted to ask you about your thoughts of a veterinarian's role, I guess, in responding to disasters.
Well, that's big. Obviously, it's become a big issue. The hurricanes in the south. We actually had some extensive flooding in the Pacific Northwest a few years ago that brought to light the inadequacy of the disaster plans when it came to animal welfare. I remember personally swimming horses out of one of my friend's barns across an area that was becoming inundated to avoid them having been drowned and stuff. And what has happened, I think a lot of states at this point, through some work with the veterinary medical community as a whole, now have veterinarians on staff for disaster preparedness. Our office, my little Clackamas County Veterinary Office in Oregon City, participates in that. So if there's a disaster, some of my team are able to go out and help. And frankly, again, we're in a very, very good spot. Obviously, we know how to relate to the animals. Animals are not sometimes as scared as an individual is. One needs to know how to approach them in the right way and make sure you can get them taken care of. So again, the veterinary community, I think, is probably absolutely the unique arbiter of that sort of service when it comes to the emergencies. I would argue, and we're trying to do this right now in the Homeland Security Department, make sure that there's a chief veterinary officer involved there too. Again, for the scope of problems and the breadth of problems and the depth of the problems, I think you need that sort of expertise to make sure, frankly, our citizens as well as our animal friends are protected.